fourth industrial revolution, also known as Industry 4.0, is the ongoing transformation in the traditional manufacturing and industrial practices due to smart technology. Some of the key changes brought on Industry 4.0 are increases in automation and self-monitoring, use of large-scale machine-to-machine communication and Internet of Things, and the use of data analytics in prediction analysis. We had the pleasure of speaking with Sonali Verma, the Senior Product Manager at the Globe and Mail, who gave us a lot of insight on how the fourth industrial revolution has impacted the job market and various industries like journalism, which she is a pioneer in. This is how she describes the fourth industrial revolution.
So I understand that to mean the digital revolution, the way society has been, or workplaces or industrial complexes have been transformed by digital technology.
She also told us of the mass impact Internet of Things and analytics have had on the media and journalism industry.
It wasn't even a dot matrix printer. This is like the manual typewriter printer. Then we moved on to dot matrix, and then we moved on to laser, and then we moved on to, well, why bother printing anything at all? I can see it all on my screen, right? So the past 20, 25 years have really seen radical change in the media industry. You can track every move a reader has made on every point of your website, right? You can see when they entered, where they came from, whether it was social media or whether it was another site.
As the fourth industrial revolution has progressed, there has been many drastic change in the skill set required in almost all professions. 59% of hiring managers believe that AI will impact the type of skills required by the workforce. According to the World Economic Forum, by 2022, the demand for skills like manual dexterity, endurance, and precision will decline, and on the other hand, skills like creativity, complex problem solving, and emotional intelligence will be higher in demand. To understand better the shift in demand for various skills, we asked Sonali, how has the desired skills in a journalist changed over a period of time?
If you write a newspaper headline, often you'll find that those headlines are play on words. Someone's making a clever pun. Often the newspaper headline will be 4 words, and underneath that there'll be a photograph, and there'll be a lot of words. When you write headlines for digital, the skill set you need is different. You need to be able to optimize for search engines. You need to be able to give the reader enough information that they want to click on it and they want more. You have to tell them what the article's about, because they don't have any of that other context. They don't have the photograph, they don't have a deck or subtitle. Your headline has to be really clear, and it really has to be able to grab their attention.
With this radical change in the skills in the industry, it is extremely important to reskill the current employees so that they can secure their job in the future. By 2022, no less than 54% of all employees will require significant reskilling and upskilling. Of this population, about 35% are expected to require additional training of up to 6 months. 9% will require reskilling lasting 6 to 12 months, while 10% will require additional skills training for more than a year. As Stephanie Castrillo, CEO of Upwork, wrote this year for the World Economic Forum, there won't be a shortage of jobs, but if we don't take the right steps, a shortage of skilled talent to fill those jobs. With rapid changes in the job market, university education has become the focus of discussion. In recent years, many universities have added new programs that are up to date with the new industry requirements, such as data science and engineering. And although university programs are evolving and expanding, it does not mean previous knowledge is now useless. Subjects like humanities are still essential and fundamental to education,
which teach you about history and political thought and philosophy. So there is a range of stuff out there. It's not just technical skills. And do I think that's important? I do, because if you don't know what happened in the world, you don't know what can happen in the world.
To help enable students to learn the increased content, universities have leveraged technology.
The fact that kids are using Google Classroom. So the way things are taught are very different.
In addition, technology empowers universities to expand their audience and share their research. Moreover, university experience provides more than just skill and knowledge. Networking is also an important part of participating in higher education. For example, as Sonali Verma pointed out,
if you do an MBA online, you do not get the same network that you will by going to Ivy or by going to Schulich or by going to Rotman, where people know you, people trust you. there are very few, or people don't like you because they've met you. There are very few substitutes in relationship building for actually meeting someone.
Collaboration between people allows exchange of fresh ideas. Teamwork has always been an important aspect of professional development, and in-person interaction in a traditional university is crucial in developing the skill. Moreover, networking allows students to be more visible to the right people, leading to new opportunities. None of this can be achieved by online classes. Furthermore, universities are changing their adoption of online learning. Compared to 20 years ago, students now have ability to hand in assignments, ask questions, and take tests online. Tools such as Learn are able to provide accessibility and convenience to students and teachers. Without the advances in information technology in the past decades, students would not be able to participate in courses online during this pandemic. Though IT has changed the job landscape drastically, it has also provided an immense amount of resources for education and learning. Not only have the traditional channels started utilizing the powerful tools that the fourth industrial revolution is bringing us, but many other resources are popping up. From online learning such as Coursera or Duolingo to the countless YouTube tutorials, knowledge has never been more accessible.
I'm a journalist by training, but I've been working as a product manager now for a year and a half, 2 years. I had to acquire new skills. I had to learn a lot about software development, which I knew nothing about because that's not my background. I have a degree in economics and one in political science. And here I am. I'm working with a team of software developers, and I'm helping commercialize the software where often the person I'm speaking to has a technical background and is asking all kinds of questions.
Right.
How do I acquire these skills? Well, there's Coursera, there's Udemy, there's, in my case, they were immensely useful. If you've never used a ticketing system like Jira before, you could get a guided tour, a video tutorial showing you how to use it, compare that to 20 years ago when if you didn't know how to do something, how do you do it? Well, you hope that someone will teach you. So maybe it's an older colleague. Maybe you have to go out and buy a book.
Furthermore, the remote and on-demand nature of online learning means that people can learn at their own pace anywhere in the world. This, coupled with increasing penetration of IT brought by the fourth industrial revolution, means that almost everyone has access to the incredible resources. Given the diverse number of different resources available, learning can now be more customized to an individual's learning style as well as their budget. Advancements in voice-over IP technology means that remote classrooms and tutoring is possible. YouTube allows for video tutorials, while online forums such as Stack Overflow allow for a quick question and answer style of learning. Certain virtual reality and augmented reality games such as Pokemon Go and Surgeon Simulator demonstrate the capabilities of such technologies and may result in simulated VR and AR workshops, which can prove to be cost-effective and accessible way to learn and train for practical skills. Furthermore, resources like Duolingo and many more have successfully integrated gamification into the learning process to increase incentives and make learning more fun and interactive. Overall, we can say that the fourth industrial revolution has led to a lot of drastic changes like setting up of new industries, creating new jobs, and automation. With this, information technology has led the evolution of education and training to prepare ourselves for the changes brought on by the fourth industrial revolution. It has given us the platform to cope up with the rapidly changing required skills and given us the tools to not only adapt, but also to lead and contribute to the ongoing industrial revolution.